Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Library of Ruina. So essentially what happened in the last video was we ended up finishing up some abnormality battles. Some were trickier than others, but all of them equally annoying in their own ways. But we were able to complete them all, and now finally we're able to actually continue doing some Star of the City invitations. But before we begin, I do have to mention something. So I've kind of tweaked a few decks a bit. I've discontinued Eugen's deck. I've discontinued Eugen because at this point I feel like his self-sacrificing abilities are probably gonna start becoming more of a hindrance than a help pretty soon. So I thought, might as well discontinue him now because we're about to get access to a whole bunch of new epic combat pages. On top of that, I've also tweaked Emma's page, who I've now have taken the place of Eugen, and Bamboo Hat Kids. So with Bamboo Hat Kim's, I've switched up his deck. As you can see, because I wanted to make more use of his singular strike ability, which pretty much is if he uses a combat page that only has one combat die, he gains +2. Also, I wanted to bring in his Yield of Flesh, which I actually think is pretty good. It has a good roll, but if he fails the roll, he actually gets to claim their bones, which is his ultimate card attack. It's a cost. The only drawback is it is a cost 5 combat page, so need to be upping the light. That's why I've brought in Class and Respect. So pretty much a deck is 3 to combat Crisis, which is 0 combat, restores a lat, and draws a page. And this one is Class and Respect, pretty good card, restores 2 lat. Also inflicts bleed. Got Yield of Flesh, which, as I said, it's a 5 to 10. On Clash Lose, I added to claim their bones to the user's hand, which is a really good card, and 2 Mullinets. So I've also tweaked Emma's a bit. I didn't really do much. I just pretty much took out Sharp Nails and added an extra Gigi. The reason being is I only added Sharp Nails in the first place for that final abnormality battle because I needed all of the counter die that I could get. So pretty much we're going to go back into doing our invitations now. Just a quick note, the people I'm using is Bamboo Hat Kim, Wang, Emma, Oscar, and Olga. Olga, I'm kind of also on the verge of discontinuing. The only reason why I haven't discontinued her yet is because since I've discontinued Eugen, I don't really have another combat page to take her place yet. So she's kind of barely holding on because at some point soon I am probably going to discontinue her. I'm just waiting to bring in the extra combat pages, because the only combat pages I have active at the moment are the 5 you see here, plus the firing squad that is also about to get a 5th member added soon. So there's that. So anyway, so if you actually go to here, you'll see that there's actually a second invitation battle. The problem is we actually need the Lou Association Section 2 book, which we don't have yet. So because of that, in the meantime, we're just gonna kind of ignore this one and kind of just go from left to right. So we're going to be doing this one now. Oh, we got 30,000 books of distortion, which is good. I wasn't sure with those types of books, the ones that Angela made, if the mod would work for it as well. I'm kind of glad it does. So we're back with Argalia, it seems. Or, as I like to call him, the Blue Reverb.
ここまで来ればきっと答えが見つかると思ったんだ。それなのにどうして誰も知らないんだろう。
So he's searching for something.
外角でも外れの方に位置するここに何があるとご期待なさったんですか？
赤い霧はここを拠点として活動しながら。
Oh, he's searching for information about the red mist. We know the red mist quite well.
赤い霧も何も。
Oh.
こっちはただ捨てられた研究室を。
So he's trying to find information about ego. And because we know that the red mist could use it, and that so apparently she only was able to figure out how to use her EGO once she started making this base of operations.
何かがあるのは確かなんだけど、心当たりない？
もうじき化け物が来ます。どうか私たちを離してください。
ちっとも役に立たないな。
ここにいる人は誰もこの施設については知らないって言ってるのに、どうしてこっちの言い分は聞いてくれないんだよ。
早く役に立ちそうな情報を考えた方がいいよ。
Trust me, guys, he is serious. Even though he's smiling, he is dead serious. Just look at what he did with Filma.
あの人の美しい声を追いかけて、心当たりのある場所は全部訪れた。一生懸命探してきたんだ。最後に残ったのはエルシャと図書館、そしてここだけだったんだ。
So he's narrowed it down to 3 locations: Elcor, the library, and this used to be lab. Unfortunately, Agalia, you picked wrong because it was the library all along.
扉を閉めないと敵に入ってくるって。
都市のど真ん中に現れたピアニスト。俺の妹を奪っていった。
Did we know that information? I think we did know the information about his sister being one of the victims, the pianist, you know, transformed the piano into.
俺はその場にいられなかったけど、遅くなって到着し、見たものはピアニストがいない巨大なピアノだけだったんだ。俺の妹はピアノの鍵盤と弦になって最後の演奏をしたんだ。
That's some nasty business. I'm still intrigued to hear who the pianist actually was.
言葉じゃ言い表せない姿だったよ。でも恐ろしくて絶句したんじゃないんだ。その姿は美しかったんだ。
So if it wasn't already made clear, this guy has a massive ciscon complex, and seeing her mangled up corpse that way really got his rocks going off.
あの千枚の音聞こえてるのか？来るんだって。
Okay. So there seems to be like some sort of monsters outside, and they're freaking out about him.
俺の妹をアホの元へ送ったのが間違いだったよ。俺は止められなかった。
Wait a minute.
一生理解できずに寂しかった俺たちは。
Now, I actually have not gotten... Okay, so I just want to make this clear. this is just a theory on my part. I actually have not gotten to the point in the game because remember, as I said, I ended up giving up on this game a long time ago, or like about a year ago, because of how difficult it got for me. But so this is a theory on my part. This isn't me saying what actually happens because it never got to this point. But wouldn't it be crazy if we find out that his sister was our wife and he just called us an imbecile? Wouldn't that be crazy? It would also explain, because remember, we were like, yeah, our wife dad and his sister dad, so it does kind of match up. It would be crazy. And also, another thing, from what we saw of our wife, she had long, kind of grayish hair. Very similar to this guy. Pretty much the exact same colored hair. So, that's just something to keep in the back of your minds. I actually don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, boom, my mind is exploded.
演奏でお互いを理解することができた。世間知らずの可愛いおてんばさんを失った痛みと絶望に一時体を震わせて。
Yeah, because I've always found it suspicious Roland's story about our wife dying because the house collapsed. Because this woman used to be like a top grade fixer, even better than whatever we were. And I feel like just her dying from a house collapsing on her, I don't know, it feels a bit suspicious. Her dying to the pianist, however, that for me just feels much more like a likely scenario. But who knows? Hopefully we'll find out at some point.
その美しい旋律に体を震わせた時、目が覚めた。見えたんだよ。その子のために俺ができることが。
来たよ。故障だから。
Rip these residents.
美しい旋律でアンジェリカの追慕を果てしなく受け継ぐこと。
Her name's Angelica?
優しい声がささやいたんだ。もう一度あの時の演奏ができるって。その声を追いかけてさまよったけど、どこであっても確かな答えは見つけられなかった。
Clockwork teeth. What? What the hell's a clockwork teeth? Who the hell is that? Is that clockwork teeth?
違う。俺が見ようと思ったのはこんなくだらない怪物じゃない。ブルート、エイリーン。
はい、アルガリア様。
停止すればいいんですよね。ゼンマイは歯車と比べるとお粗末なだけですから。
どうやって肉のゼンマイを。あなた方は一体。
そしてようやく頭の中を何かがかすめたんだ。そうだ、赤い霧が血を吐きながら踊ってる時の美しさとよく似ているね。
Damn. We already know who the Red Mist is, but I kind of want to see her, what she was like as her time as the Red Mist.
きっとピアニストと赤い霧の美しさじゃ毛色は違うだろうけど、本当にそっくりだね。
みんな諦めろ。化け物よりもヤバいやつだ。
何にもない。俺に残ったものは
Oh
この
crap.
招待状だけか。
Are they literally coming to the library?
エイリーン、君の子たちをちょっと貸してくれない？
はい、 どうぞ。私たちはついていかなくても大丈夫なのですか？
心配しないで。すぐ帰ってくるよ。まだ熟してないからね。
Oh. I think he knows something about the library.
プルートはここに残って、もう少し調べてみて。
ええ、喜んで。あいつのそばにいた二人はきっとねじれだろうな。あともう一人はどこかで見たんだけど。
Yeah.
青い山丘がどこか物悲しげに見えるのは気のせいかしら。
Nah. I think he wants you to think of it as sadness, but instead it's insanity.
青いイカレ野郎だよ。
The
妹を
blue
失ったショック
sicko.
でそのままおかしくなったやつだ。ピアニストのせいで大切なものを失った人がどれだけいると思ってんだよ。行かれるならもう少しまともに行かれろってんだ。しかも力のあるやつが土地狂って巣やら外角やらを荒らし回ったら止められないんだよ。
Yeah.
妹はアンジェリカって言ってたわね。私の名前と似てるわ。
Yeah. Interesting coincidence, isn't it, Angela?
まあそうだな。同じ意味だと思うよ。
There was a point where I actually thought that like maybe Angela's creation was based on our wife's design. But to me that wouldn't really make sense because if you remember, like Iron was the one who built her. And Iron built her design basically on the one that he loved. So I don't really know how our wife and this Iron character would be connected. Especially since all of that happened 10 years ago. Which would mean that our wife would have had to kind of known him before that. And I don't even know if we were together with our wife 10 years ago. So the whole thing is like, I don't know.
それはそうと、歯のゼンマイっていうのは外角の怪物なの。
外角は頭によって拒否されて捨てられたものが集まる場所なんだ。
Things abandoned and rejected from entering the city by the head.
都市の不純物を捨てる廃棄場みたいな場所さ。外角は見に行くのも大変だから、
Oh boy.
大体の人はその実
So
態
it's
がよく分かってないんだ。
impurities.
一般的に外角の化け物は人間が作ったか外から入ってきたものだ。そして知性と感情を持った奴らも結構多いって聞いたよ。人間の時代に都市の中じゃ認められない不純物ってことだ。
Well, whatever they are, they seem pretty damn powerful.
私みたいにね。
Oh, great. Well, this is gonna be a interesting experience.
歓迎いたします。ゲストのお方。私はここの館長兼司女のアンジェラです。
アンジェリカ。
Even he called her Angelica. There has to be some connection. I just don't know how that connection ends up relating to Iron and the building of Angela and our wife and everything. It's just, I don't know.
私はアンジェラです。
Unless there's like multiple different versions. Because if you remember in the intro, there was like 3 different characters that kind of like were a part of the intro that did kind of look like Angela. There was the blue-haired woman with the lab coat. Probably the woman that Iron was in love with, that he built Angela around. Then there was also another character that Angela was looking in the mirror that kind of looked like Angela, but she kind of had like black hair or brown hair. So, I don't know. Is it Angelaception?
そうだね。お前みたいな醜いものがアンジェリカなわけ。
It's why I've decided to start like to do this playthrough again because it's like one of the interesting plot threads that I actually still don't know the answer to because I never got up to the point it was revealed.
ふざけたこと
If
言っ
it
て
does
ない
get revealed, I don't
おと
know.
なしく入れば
機械すら人間になれるようにする力。
Yeah, and you want to steal it from us.
やはりもっと熟さないとね。待ってて、アンジェリカ。
Yeah, so if as you can see here. Okay, so there's 2 acts. So it doesn't really become clear here, but we do actually have to face the blue reverberations. So this battle is actually really hard. I ain't gonna lie. So pretty much these things, like, they use smoke as well, so... And we only have 1 floor to defeat them. So yeah, we're gonna go in with these guys. Pretty much this floor, we're using the essence floor. Alright. The good thing is that they only have 1 speed dive. Alright. So we're gonna use tracer fumes, in-house smoke. We're gonna use 2 giggings. So pretty much what I like to do is I like to try to take out 2 at a time. Because sometimes 2 might not be enough. So I kind of have the 3rd librarian go after the one that's being less used. That. So we're gonna go. And we're gonna finish it off with that. And an extract fuel. Yeah, so I like going trying to take out 2 at a time. I think trying to do 3 at a time, or maybe even more than that, kind of becomes difficult if you don't kill them in that turn, because they then end up kind of ganging up on you. Come on! My smoke is the biggest! Your smoke's got nothing on my smoke. Alright. There we go. We at least got it staggered. Okay. So we staggered 1. Gonna deep drag this one. Gonna hit them with the class and respects. Actually, no. We're gonna hit this one with the class and respects, which does 4 to 8. Just in case. Hit them with the forceful gesture and the puppet's blockade. And then the other 2 will go after this one. Oh, no, we're gonna go with mend weapon, actually. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we get that smoke. We want all that smoke. Okay, he's getting, okay, so let's see here. Two for damage status now augment. Librarian has a status. He clashes, restore light, and gain haste. Probably gonna go with layman's. Who has a status endowment? Does smoke count? Because everyone's getting smoky. Probably gonna put it on Olga. I've been strengthened. Okay. Just gonna get the double smoke pat. We're gonna hit this one with a Moulinet. Okay. Hit it with a daring decisions. Alright, I'm happy with that, I think. Oh, no. Gonna hit this one with daring. There we go. I'm happy with that. The damn vapors. Oh no. She's been staggered. Okay. Good news is we're down to 2. Alright, so we're gonna hit the repress. So, okay. So now that we're down to 2, it should be simple taking out the other 2 now. Alright, there we go. Oh man. We don't have much health left. And this isn't even the difficult part yet. Alright. Successful blunts. Well, that would be Emma. Alright, we're gonna do this and put it on Bamboo Hatted Kim. See, I don't think like this, like, would be as bad had I don't think it would be as bad had like we were able to get more than one floor here. Alright, we at least staggered that one. Alright, there we go. Can we get some healing boost, please? Alright, now this part is really hard. So pretty much not only do you have to like battle with the Church of Whisperers, you also have to deal with the Galia. Now this guy... so with a Galia, the good news is you don't have to pretty much defeat him. All you need to do is take away, I think once he gets to about I don't remember if it's 350 or 150. But after you take a certain amount of health away from him, he runs away. I kind of wish I could get another floor, but... Alright. So what you want to do here... Alright. That's actually not that bad. Okay. So... Unfortunately, he's targeting... Oh, wait, no. He's targeting Oscar. Owen, okay. So, Owen... Okay, that's actually not too bad. Alright, so we don't really need to target a Galia for that one. So pretty much what we want to do here is get rid of the worshippers first. Alright. Gonna use yield my flesh. And I'm gonna use Will of the Prescripts. Alright, so 6. Oh yeah, Velasquez might end up down here, so we're going to use gigging here to try and block it, hopefully. Yeah. Is there anyone else like almost said, like Owen? Okay, he's going after him. Yeah, I think everyone else should be good. Alright. Alright, thank God we blocked it. Like, this is like a really difficult battle. Yeah. There's no point in, like, even going after Galia there because he was pretty much just used, like, one attack die cards with 2 counter die. So it would have been worse if we had actually, like, attacked him. Okay. Oh, I don't want that. Slower speed. Yes, thank you. I think, oh, but it's a single ally. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna go with clean. And we're gonna... Ooh. Okay, yeah. We're gonna... Yeah, okay. So this is really good. We got mass attack pages. The only one who can use it is either Wang. Okay, so we're gonna just give it to Emma. We're gonna have Emma use it. Okay, so we're gonna block that one. Doesn't matter because it targets everybody. And it hits them for 3. Okay. And then we'll hit the gigging. Alright, so we need someone to block these 2. Alright, so we're gonna use Transpierce on this one. And then this one. We're gonna hit that deep drag. Or, yeah, we're gonna hit that deep drag. Targets dice. Okay. And then here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, we block you. We stagger you too. Alright. Thank God for oh no. Oh wait, no. That was us. Never mind. Alright, how's it looking? Okay, so we got one left. It's gonna use Vapor. Okay. There's no point in like. Alright. So we're gonna do this. And a deep drag. Everyone else is gonna target Agalia. Target size power cannot be influenced by any effects next scene. Alright. I don't really understand that one, but yeah, so whenever you use it, it also needs to charge up as well, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. And mid weapon. Alright. Ooh, still survived that. Yeah, so all these combat dashes are pretty annoying. Still somehow have not lost any party members yet. Oh, we finally hit him. Okay, oh, yeah, and we get another one. Regret's really good. Okay. Oh, crap. Alright. So we're gonna use that. Oh, this is not good. Alright. Let's just hope all these counter dies are enough. Alright. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so we have like 3 people left. Okay, there we go. He's run away. That's good. Oh my god. All that we have left to do. This was making me so nervous. Like, you could tell how nervous I was. I wasn't even speaking. I was like sweating bullets. I don't know how Oscar survived with 1 HP. But thank God. Alright, now that like Agali is gone, defeating the final worshipper should be a piece of cake. There we go. So it was 250. I was close. I said it was either 350 or 150. It was in the middle. Alright, so unfortunately with this battle, we don't really get like any cool combat pages, but we do get the Book of Church of Gears Worshipper, which gives us a lot of really good smoke cards. Yeah, that would have been awesome if we were able to get him. Unfortunately, he knew better.
あのまともじゃない頭の中を一回は覗いてみたかったのにな。
彼の本は絶対に必要なの？
正直言うと、俺の個人的な理由だ。
I wonder what that personal reason is. Sister, what? I didn't say anything.
青い残響は赤い霧を追ってるみたいだったわね。
Like, I don't know if it's true, but it's like a theory that I kind of wholeheartedly believe in because just too many coincidences otherwise.
それなら赤い霧の本で青い残響を呼べるかもしれないわね。
手伝ってくれるのはありがたいけど、どうやって赤い霧の本を手に入れるんだ？もう赤い霧はこの世にはいないのに。
Oh yeah, we need to lure him out with the red mist book?
方法が全くないわけじゃない。
Oh, Gabata, would you be willing to become a book for us? No. Okay, well that plan's out the window.
青い残響はねじれのせいで妹を失ったって言ってたわね。ねじれの原因が私だってことを知ってるのかしら。
ただものじゃないし、うすうすは気づいてるかもしれないな。
それなら青い残響の目的は私に対する復讐じゃないかしら。
Honestly, I would not be surprised if his actual goal is to worship you.
むしろねじれによって奪われた者全員が私を恨まない方がおかしいでしょうね。
まあそうだろうな。もしかして後悔してるのか。
よくわからないわ。確かなのは私に対する恨みが積もってることが愉快ではないってこと。それでも結果的に私を閉じ込めた誰かのせいで都市が苦しむのよ。そう考えると気分がマシになるわ。青い残響が復讐を望もうが望むまいが気にしないわ。私の欲望と都市の人間の欲望が衝突するだけの話だから。
そうだな。それはそれで、これはこれだから。
Alright, so Gabra now has a new abnormality. We're actually not going to be doing her abnormality for a little bit because I actually want to continue with doing like invitations and even general invitations so he can get a whole bunch of like crazy combat pages. And then after I'm satisfied, then we'll end up going back to doing some abnormalities. Alright. So now that's done with, we're gonna head to the next one. Let's see what this one's about.
今回発生したねじれは泣く子はピアニストほどじゃないけど結構大きな被害を出している。
泣く子は裏路地ではなく V 社の巣で発生した個体なのでいろんな教会が困っています。
部長、現時点で死傷者が何人とおっしゃいましたか？
約8万人に上るそうだ。
Oh wow, that's a lot of people.
それでも30万人を一掃したピアニストよりはマ
The
シです
pianist
ね。
took 300,000 lives. Wow.
いや、
Well, to be fair, 100,000 of that was to just build the piano that he used to kill more people with. Good old Zhao. For those who know about this game, they know how much of a pain she is. And trust me, you'll find out when we get to it.
旧区裏路地の居住地域を焦土に帰したピアニストと違って泣く子は巣の中で発生したのが致命的だ。
District 9? You mean the district that fought all the aliens?
ああ、何よりも安全であるべき巣だから。それよりシャオ、いつ来たんだ？
一家も非常事態になってさ、二家の意見を聞きに来たんだ。
シャオ部長も素直じゃないですね。
セシル。
What's this? Are we witnessing an inner office romance?
何はともあれ、教会長からの視線が痛いだろうな。メイ、現段階で報告された泣く子についての情報をブリーフィングしてくれ。
はい。泣く子の原型と推定される
Philip is still on the loose. This guy. Yeah, it was a fixer.
夜明け事務所は V 社の巣にある4級の事務所でした。竜教会直属事務所で
He should be a book by now. Why does he still exist?
そういえばそこにサルバドールがいなかったか？
そうです。
一時は凄腕だったものの、今じゃもう腕が
He's a
衰えてる
washed up
じいさん
old
ですよ。
man.
それより大事なのが夜明け事務所は図書館で全てのフィクサーが死亡して廃業になりました。
Yeah, that was all on me, my bad.
たった一人
I just have a book fixation.
フィリップは5級フィクサーでした。生き残ったフィリップは協力関係にあるくさび事務所を訪ねていって、
くさび事務所も図書館の餌食になっ
Yeah, good going, Philip. Because of you, your friends are dead.
今の話だけじゃ何もわからないんだが、憶測がまた
ただの憶測と思えないのは図書館の近くでとある彫刻一体が泣いているのを見たフィクサーがいたという話です。
That was probably when it was running away.
泣く声が遠くからでも聞こえたと言ってましたので、結構長い間大声で泣いていたと思われます。そして彫刻はだんだん形が変わって、
まさかフィリップに戻ったのか？
はい、完全にではないですが、目撃したフィクサーが覚えている外見と書類上に書かれている
So it was like a marbled Philip?
かなり類似点があります。
しかし、その形態を持つ者の皮膚や服の材質は全て蜜蝋だったとのことです。
人間じゃなかったのか？
そしてフィリップは V 社の巣にある
Starting to
自分
sound
の
like
事
some
務所
sort
に
of
しばらくの
Clayface
間
type crap.
絶叫しながら泣いてたとのことです。その後 夜明け事務所を除いた周囲の全てのものを破壊。
だが報告された姿からは全く面影が感じられないんだが。
姿が変わるねじれも多いですし、その類のものではないのかと思います。
難しいな。シャオ、どう思う？
確信は持てないけど可能性はあるな。図書館に目が向くしかないだろうし、ねじれた理由については何もわからないし。
やっぱりそうだろうな。
この件で V 社が竜協会全体を雇用した。ねじれと関係ありそうな全てのものを取得するか、都合が悪いなら処分しろって言ってたな。しばらくの間図書館にも人的資源を集中的に配置するだろう。
翼からの依頼だし、教会長や支部長は良かれと思って受けたんだろうな。
しばらくの間、都市の全部の裏路地に血の風が吹きすさびそうね。
ニカはどこから始める予定だ？
俺たちは当然図書館から始めるつもりだ。人員が人員だから図書館にだけ集中する。
一家はどうなんです？
一家は教会長の指示した泣く子の始末から始める。
Please destroy him. That would be a weight off of my shoulders, because I never want to see Philip again. Because we know it'll be a ridiculous battle which will end in him running away like a coward.
足元についた火から消さないとな。
しょっぱなからお疲れ様。シャオなら心配することないだろうけど、それでも気をつけて。
まったくロエル部長さんもね、協力事務所も結構いますし、大ごとにはならないと思いますよ。
しかもシャオ部長が出勤するんですし、全く心配することないですよ。
Now, I do kind of find it sweet between Zhao and Lo.
あんな姿になっても人間だった記憶は残ってる。
It's gonna be a shame when we're gonna have to tear them apart from each other, when we're most likely gonna have to kill both of them and turn them into books.
自分の過去を語る幻想体もそこそこいたから、花から不可能な話じゃないわ。
確かに残りの奴らも会話くらいはできたしな。こういう場面は何度も見たけど、あんなに崩れるとは思わなかったんだよ。それなりにうまく克服できたと思ったから。
そうなったかもしれないわね。でもいくらいい能力を持っていたとしても、まっすぐな心構えを持って進まなければ崩れてしまうわ。元から不安定な人だったから、より一層気をつけるべきだったのよ。
なるほど。
Alright, so this battle actually isn't that bad. I'm pretty sure all we gotta do is just face these guys like twice. I don't think we faced Cecil yet, or like any of them, so just gonna head to this battle. So these guys kind of can be annoying because not only do they get 2 speed dash, but they're very burn heavy. So yeah, gonna do a double gigging. Millionaire. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we got him staggered. Alright, so we got both of them staggered, so let's see, we're gonna use extract fuel and amend weapon. Yeah, and then the other two will go after the third guy. Oh, we got him staggered too. Okay, so unfortunately, Yesod's been staggered, so we give it to alright, so alright, good news is they don't target him. Okay, so okay, we're gonna do a daring decisions. Probably finish it off with a sparkling spear, and then we're gonna do that. There we go, yeah. I'm happy with that. Damn it, everyone is getting staggered. Right. At least he kind of had the courtesy to like not go after them. Alright. Oh. Alright. We should be good because like he's almost in staggered mode. And we just finish it off with that and the daring decisions. There we go. We got him in staggered, which is what we wanted. Barely survived. Okay, and again, we just gotta defeat more of the fixers. So, let's get to it. See, the one thing that's just really difficult with, like, a lot of, like, these starter city floors is a lot of, not all of them, but a lot of them, you only get, like, one floor, and they get, like, 2 or 3. Alright. We're gonna do that. Next gigging. Gonna hit him with deep drag and fuse. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that, so I actually think the third person will go on to the third gap. Alright, there we go. Oh no! Damn it. Yes! Oh man, that was close. Okay, okay, so why is everyone targeting me? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, one's down. Two's down. Okay, we're gonna go with Eternal Rest. And thank you, Lord. We need this. Alright. Yeah, we're hitting everybody. Okay, so we're gonna... Man, this one's gonna come down to the wire. Alright, good. Okay. So we... Well, what do you call it? We staggered him. I think Yesod's gonna be killed. Yeah, there was no saving him, unfortunately. But at least we now have the advantage. 3 on 2. Oh, and we're getting another one. Yeah, we're getting regret. Okay. We're being really helped out here. Alright. Gonna hit that regret. And smoke and pass. And then here, we'll probably... Yeah, the other one's still charging up. Alright. Yeah! That's what I call power. Alright, I think we're good here. See, as you can see, like, we're in the stage now where we have to be like really careful and strategic with how we go about these battles. Man, that was tough. Alright.
竜教会が直接図書館を訪れるだなんて。
一体どんな教会なの？
あいつらは全面戦争に強い戦争特化型の戦闘協会だ。この前に見た司教会とは正反対だって思ってくれれば。司教会の立場からして図書館の接待が戦略上不利だったとしたら、竜教会にとってはおあつらえ向きってわけだ。
各教会が引き受ける仕事や雰囲気に応じた戦略があるってこと？
ああ、両者の戦略は文字通り性質が真逆だからな。
教会の雰囲気もそんな感じに見えたわ。さっきの役職が結構高そうな人たちも図書館に来るか。
それは俺の知った話じゃないな。でも来るならちょっと苦労しそうだな。
そうなのね。とにかく私は手伝ってあげられないから。
Alright everyone, we're actually gonna do one more invitation before we end the video. And that's because now we did the lube, we can actually finish this one.
さっき連絡もらったんだけど、外では人差し指とドンちゃんやってるみたいだ。裏路地から漂う血の匂いが強くなりそうだな。
Now, I think this one might give us a second floor. I don't remember.
裏路地だけじゃなくて、エル社の巣全体が血の海だ。
竜教会は何の風の吹き回しで捨てられた巣を引っかき回してるのか。そうじゃなくても人差し指に R 社のせいで目が回りそうだったのに。しかも最近あちこちでねじれが頻繁に目撃されてるしな。いろいろあったせいで使えそうな奴らが半分もやられた。
全員ねじれについて調べるだなんて。この人図書館が。
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's about time to take down our first mafia ring.
文字通り。
You're going down, thumb. Just like my thumb's down.
おはようございます。
席につけ。この前言ったように、人差し指と竜、そして R 社がこの。
それだけじゃなく、青い残響と紫の涙もここにいるらしいです。
The purple tear.
青い残響か。
俺たちの記事を奪った者が青い残響の部下でした。
そういうことか。何が青い残響の輩をここに呼ぶと思う？
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
図書館でしょう。それなりに名を馳せている人たちが。
結局図書館を手に入れる者が この退屈な戦いの勝者になりそうだな。
でも私たちが直接行こうとしても図書館の招待状が消えてしまうんです。まるで私たちを入れることを拒んでいるかのような。
今まではそうだったな。入手しても消え、奪っても消え。だが今日は俺に直接招
Yeah,
待
it's
状が来
time.
た。
It's time to take out the big bad mafia don.
理由協会の本を準備したと書かれているな。
今私たちに必要な本ですね。理由協会さえ対処できるならこの巣の半分は確保できますから。
息の根を確実に止められそうだ。
アンダーボスとカポが直接図書館へ行くのですか？
What? What the hell is Jan doing here?
人差し指の伝令か。
でたらめ言うなら舌を抜くよ。
Are you about to witness a mafia fight
親指は
of
い
epic
つも気が立っています
proportions?
ね。今日は僕も皆さんの血を見たくはありません。
くったらねえ挑発をしに来たわけじゃないと思うんだが。
カーロ・アンダーボスさん、ちょっと話をお伝えしてもよろしいでしょうか？
人差し指は最低限の礼儀をわきまえていていいな。話してみたまえ。
Intrigued to see what Yan has to say.
僕の意見ですけど、行かない方がいいと思います。行って本になる可能性が高いですよ。
I mean that's the outcome for everybody that ends up going up against us.
この区域を管理する親指のアンダーボスがいなくなれば、ここを掌握するのは人差し指になるでしょう。それにあなたの本を人差し指が得てしまえば、人差し指の打倒が難しくなるのはもちろん、かえって親指全体に大きな被害が出ないでしょうか？
これは珍しい。指令ではなく一伝令としての意見か。俺は人差し指の指令を認める。伝令の端くれの個人的な意見を認めるものではない。エルシャに残っている全ての人差し指に伝えろ。今回のことが終われば親指を恥ずかしめた罪で
It's a battle to see which finger or thumb ends up victorious. Which finger is the best?
そしてお前はまともには帰れない。
結局こうなるんですね。
目上の気を害す者は舌を。
気分を害しただけで処刑する。
What? We don't get to see the fight? What a ripoff! I want my refund. What a terrible movie premiere.
そうみたいね。人差し指なら5本指のうちの一つでしょうに。前にも聞いたけど階級も結構大事みたいだし。
ああ、自分より高い階級の人には礼儀正しく接しないといけないんだ。むやみに名前を出すのも先に喋るのもダメだ。全てのことに許可を得る必要がある。まあいつでもそういうわけじゃなくて、たまには地位の高い人が権威譲渡する場合があるにはあるけど、そういうことは稀だから。一般的な場合には一級フィクサーがカポと同じ階級だって考えればいいよ。階級が違うって理由だけで目も合わせられないんだよな。
私にとってはむしろややこしくなくて簡潔に思えるわ。
みんな大怪我はしてないか。邪魔になるやつは使い道がないからな。
So, how did the battle go?
はい、大丈夫です。
手に余りましたよ。人差し指は伝令であっても 相手しづらいんですよね。
目上の者を敬わないなら確実に叩き込んでやる必要がある。
それはそうと大丈夫ですか？一伝令の話ではありましたけど、安全。
自分の心配からするのが先だろうよ。
歓迎いたします、ゲストのお方。
Welcome to your last day on Earth.
私はここの館長兼司書のアンジェラです。
興味深いわね。確かにここの館長はい
きなり機械だの人間だのものすごく
都市の星であるここの主はアンダーボスである俺よりも高い階級。礼儀はわきまえないとな、カトリエル。
At least they uphold their rules.
ご無礼を働きました。デニス、私の
Whoa!
を切ってちょうだい。
Hold on! Don't do that! We can't make you become a book if you kill yourself here.
カトリエルは失敗をするが反省するのが早くていいんだよな。これで我々のご無礼をお許しいただけ
She
る
just
と
got
幸い
off
で
her
す。
own tongue!
彼の言う通りいいわ。あなたたちが望んだ。
Damn. Oh, okay, so it's a 4-on-4. We get 2 floors available, which will come in handy. If it's a 4-on-floor, should I start with my firing squad? Yeah, I'm gonna start with my firing squad. Get my firing squad in action. Show you what it's all about. Alright, so pretty much what you want to do with your firing squad is first turn you want to at least get everybody to lag. Alright, so we're gonna right. Yeah, so I personally like going for like the indiscriminate shot, take that shot combo. But if you don't have either of them, using a nice quick overcharge is not that bad. Alright, there we go. There we go, we got him into staggered. That's pretty much the aim. The aim is to get them staggered and then hit them with an overcharge. That's kind of like the aim of like this steel-proof firing squad deck. And then hit them with an overcharge. Because like overcharge on a staggered opponent, brutal. Alright, there we go. And that's how the firing squad works. no, we can hit him with an indiscriminate and an overcharge. That's even better. Alright, there we go. Damn, so much damage. Like, how good is my firing squad? It's awesome. Right? Damn, this guy's kicking my ass. Yeah, we're just gonna like do this with like. Alright. Why stop there? Let's just continue. Okay. Double overcharge. Everybody's hitting that overcharge. Alright, let's see. Ooh, gluttony. Allow me some gluttony. And we've already unlocked our... Right? Unfortunately, we cannot have it. Everybody's locked out. That's kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie. Alright. Alright, we should mop the floor with them here. Wow, this battle was actually like, against my firing squad, they were nothing. I only did the firing squad for this, but since it was a 4-on-4 and it allowed me to actually use the firing squad. Yeah, unfortunately, Carlo also has, was unrelenting, so he couldn't die there. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. Burn's gonna kill him anyway, so... There we go, Laxo. Alright.
親指は死に至るその時までも規則に縛られていたわね。
Yep, but at least we got some awesome books and combat pages out of it.
息の詰まるような規則を他人にも強要するんだよ。そうできる力があるから可能なんだろうけど。
そんな規則を誰が作るのかしら。
悩ましい質問だな。そもそも知ってる人っているのか？あいつらもいつどこでどうやって作られたか知らないと思うよ。指令に従う奴らと同じってわけだ。不条理なことに理由もわからないまま従うのはバカみたいだって思うか？
そう思わないって言うと嘘になるけど、彼らのことが理解できないわけじゃないわ。不満があってもわけがわからないまま盲目的に従うことは確かに惨めに見えるわね。
Yeah. The fact that like they're opposing the index but still listen to their prescripts is wild to me.
でもそうやってきたし、そうしないといけないことに対して疑問を抱いても意味はないでしょうから。
昔やってきたことに対する教訓か？
教訓って聞こえのいい言葉で包んでしまうことはできないわ。どうしようもなく詰め込まないとダメだったものは教訓だと言えるのかしら。ただ私が今までやってきたことを考えると、目的のない人生を送る人たちはそうするしかなかったって思うわ。それを少しは理解できるようになったってことよ。人差し指や親指の規則に理解を示したってわけではないわ。もちろんいいことも悪いことも全部個々人の視点によって差が出るものだし、とにかく人差し指の伝令の言う通り、上の人が消えたから親指も危ういことになりそうね。
そうだな。アンダーボスが本になったから親指も困惑するだろう。
Yeah, so okay, so the thumb is not dead, it's just we got the underboss. I wonder who the actual leader of the thumb is.
それなら
Because I actually never got that far. I just always assumed Carlo was the leader, but that's not technically true.
それはよくわからないな。このまま引き下がるか食い下がるかはあっちの判断に任せるしか。俺たちが気にすることじゃないからな。
And there we have it, everyone. So I'm actually going to end the video right here. And in the next video, we're actually going to be doing general invitations. Now, the general invitations, it actually works a little bit differently this time. Because normally, each section, you would only have 2 to 3 general invitations by putting 1 book, 2 book, or 3 books. However, with Star of the City, it's a little bit different. Because each general invitation, you actually get, I think, 2 to 3 per row of Star of the City, and there's 3 rows in Star of the City. So we'll be doing the first row of general invitations next time. So thanks for watching, everyone. More parts out soon. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see ya.